So the following recipe is my sped up version of a very homey and comforting dish, and that is pickled cabbage and minced pork noodles. My mom used to make it for us all the time, and it starts off with 1 cup of this pickled mustard actually, and it's sour, it's tangy, but it's also salty at the same time. So it is a very good idea to give these guys a nice and quick wash before you chop them up into fine little pieces. Now, those mustard greens are going to provide us with a majority of our savory, kind of salty flavor already. So you don't need to do that much with this 1 cup of vegan minced meat. But I have some sesame oil, some soy sauce, some Shaoxing rice wine. Recipe is going to be all down below, but you just want to give the minced meat a little bit of a savory, meaty flavor. So just let that rest for 10 minutes so that everything gets absorbed. My mom always did this with the thinner rice noodles, but I think that was maybe because it was more readily available, because sometimes people do it with the thicker versions as well. So I soaked that for about 30 minutes so that it was nice and soft and ready to go. And then over medium-high heat, I'm essentially just heating up everything. So just getting all of the flavors to mesh. So just put together the mincemeat and then the mustard greens. You guys will notice again that I'm frying without oil again, so just use a little bit of water every now and then if it gets dry. You're just gonna get a cleaner bowl of noodles that way. Trust me, it tastes just as good. Now you're going to deglaze the pan with 2 to 2.5 cups of vegetable broth, or if you have it, a vegan chicken broth. And you're just gonna pick up all of the lovely flavors that have developed on the bottom, and at the same time you have your soup and your topping and everything ready to go. So all you have to do now is add in some of that softened rice noodle, which should cook in a couple of minutes. And then afterwards, you have your rice noodles and your soup, and this dish is good to go. You do have the option of making the noodles separately, the soup separately, everything separately, but this makes this a one-pot meal. It is so much easier that way. It is so much more homey and comforting, and this dish really brings back nostalgia for me. There's the savory, meaty bits, but also the crunchy, kind of sour, pop of sour mustard greens, and it just makes this noodle dish really, really good. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this recipe. As usual, if you want to see more recipes like this, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all again next time. Bye!